Team 4, when you're ready.
All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sun.
My name is Sachi.
My name is Jesus.
My name is Santa.
My name is Ayla.
And we are from Team 4, and today we will talk about interview ethic. So before we start our presentations, I want you guys to close your eyes for a moment. Close your eyes, but don't go night-night. Okay, I know you guys are tired, but stay with us. All right. Imagine that you're walking into an interview room, and you can see a full panel of people. And as you sit down, they start questioning you as if you are being interrogated. Your palms are sweaty, forehead shaky, and you can feel your heart start beating rapidly. You guys can open your eyes now. What just happened? What you just experienced is what we call nervous. And I just wanted you guys to know that it's completely okay to feel that way, especially since it's a normal reaction when you encounter a stressful situation. And that's why we're here today, to help you guys to overcome that nervousness. And we research and we gather information and we narrow it down to 4 main tips that we will be talking about today, which are interview rules, how to present yourself, body language, and first impressions. Now we need to Vicente to get into more details about interview rules.
Good afternoon, class. So today you might be wondering what interview etiquette really is about, besides just being over nonverbal communication, body language, and first impressions. So, interview etiquette is actually just another set of rules that we all must follow when preparing or appearing for an interview. For example, you have dressing appropriately like this. When you dress appropriately for a job, you not only show respect towards yourself, but you show respect towards the interviewer and the company. Another example is arriving on time. When you arrive on time, you let the interviewer know more about your type of personality and your work ethic. And that goes a long way when applying for a job, especially about your work ethic. Putting away your phone. Putting away your phone is not only common sense, but it's also the right and proper thing to do for an interview. This way, there's no distractions that would affect your interview in a negative way. Being confident. Being confident goes a long way in trust. The more confident you are, the more the interviewer have more trust in you to do things. Making eye contact. When you make eye contact with an interviewer, it speaks volumes about your confidence, self-esteem, which is something that a lot of people lack nowadays. And then you have shaking hands with the interviewer. Shaking hands with the interviewer is not only the proper and right thing to do, but it's a professional thing to do when you meet someone for the first time. Then you have staying calm. This one is one of the most important ones. It shows that you are prepared and ready for anything ahead. This is what a lot of companies look for in a person, not for someone that's just going to waste your time. And lastly, you have thanking the interviewer. Thanking the interviewer for their time and for an opportunity not only shows your gratitude for them, but also for the company. Although these are not all the rules for interview etiquette there is, these are some of the most important ones that I think we should all have to know and follow. Now I'll pass to Leah.
When preparing for an interview, it's very important that you hold a firm, friendly, and very professional image of yourself. It's always a good idea to give a toothy smile because it gives a trustworthy vibe and it lets the interviewer know that you're letting them in. Make sure that you're putting on your best formal wear and spritting on some of your favorite perfume or cologne because your smell or the way you look sometimes can often make or break an interview. And lastly, when you end your interview, it's a very good idea to give a handshake to the interviewer and make sure you give a very warm exchange of words because it lets the interviewer know that you're grateful and you're aware, but you also definitely need business at the same time. Now in terms of body posture, I'm going to hand it over to Sachi.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So as we can see in the picture, 3 of the women that are from the plant, they look like how you look in calculus class, pretty much bored. And the one who's right next to the water fountain looks like how everyone looks in BCom, happy and ready to learn. So what's important to notice is that the girl next to the water fountain is smiling. Now, as Julia stated, smiling is important because it shows that you are trustworthy and that you're energetic. But remember, don't smile too much, otherwise it looks really fake and you look kind of detached. So try to think of something positive like, oh, the colors in this room are nice, but don't get too distracted so you know what the interviewer is talking about. As you can see, this girl right here, she's crossing her legs and she's kind of putting her arms on each other. Now that's a big no-no because it shows that you're kind of arrogant, you're detached, and you just don't care. Remember to put your feet on the floor because it shows that you're alert. Don't cross your legs. If you want to cross your ankles, but just generally don't do that. Now, as you can see, those 3 girls are not giving any eye contact at all. You're supposed to look forward and look at your interviewer at least 50 to 60% of the time, but like, don't stare at them, otherwise it's going to be uncomfortable. Giving eye contact shows that your confidence, so also remember to put your shoulders back, and that shows that your confidence and that you're at ease. And now I'm going to pass it off to Jesus.
So I'm here to talk about first impressions of the last impression. First up is being on time. You want to be on time because it shows that you value other people's time and that you're well prepared, because that means you got dressed up in time, you have your resume ready, you probably got on your phone to look up what traffic there might be on the way there. And you want to try to get there 10 to 15 minutes before the interview starts, so you can relax and you're ready. Take a deep breath before your interview starts. And next is to smile. You want to smile because it creates a friendly environment and it makes you more approachable. And this makes it easier on the interviewer and the interviewing process. And next is a handshake. I'm going to have Sachi help me demonstrate what a handshake looks like. First, you want to extend your hand, and then you want to make contact, and then you want to smile and maintain eye contact. So a good handshake makes you look professional. And if you aren't that good at a professional handshake, then you can just have a friend practice with you. And finally, thank you notes. This is for after the interview. You can email the interviewer telling them how grateful you are for the opportunity to be interviewed. And you might want to include something specific that happened during the interview so it can help you stand up. And now we're going to do a skit of a good interview and
What's up, man?
Tell me a little about yourself.
I'm Sun. I'm 21 years old. I want to vlog, man. I want to do it for my mom.
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
I can hold peace in a minute, and I don't have any weaknesses.
That's pretty impressive, but I don't know how that would work in the workplace. Why do you want to work here?
Honestly, man, the paycheck's fat, so I really want to.
Okay. Why should we hire you?
It's still high right now, but that's why I'm flying.
Okay. I think that'll be all. Thank you.
Hi, may I come in? Hi, my name's Sachi.
Hi, Mike.
May I sit down? I have my resume right here.
Tell me a little about yourself.
I love math, so me and my friends over this past summer accumulated data, and we studied and analyzed statistical models that lasted around 50 pages.
What made you want to do that?
Well, growing up, I've always loved mathematics, and I realized that I want to use that in the real life, and I realized that statistics is a good application to math, and I really am passionate about it.
So we'd say those are some of your strengths, but what are some of your weaknesses?
Right, so some of my weaknesses is that I can be kind of a perfectionist, but I promise I will end up getting the work done.
I think we can work around that. Why do you want to work here?
So last summer, I actually had an internship here, and I worked in the data science department with Miss Jones-Williams, and I loved her. She was a really great mentor for me, and I felt like I really belonged here because the atmosphere was really good, and I made a lot of close friends, and I feel like I would be a good fit here.
She's a really good employee for us. She would be a good mentor for you. Why should we hire you?
The reason why you should hire me is because I read up on your company's website that you prioritize both leadership and teamwork, and I feel like that I am that person for that because I prioritize that in my daily life.
Okay, that'll be all. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you so much.
So who had the good interview and who had the bad interview?
Sachi had the good interview.
Yeah. And the bad interview is now I'm going to give it to Sun to sort it out.
All right. To sum up what we talked about, just by comparison between Sachi and I, obviously she did way better than me. The way she presented herself, she knew what she's talking about. She even researched the company before she came into the interview. And then she also following the interview rules, which is maintain good eye contact with the interviewer, and she smile and then she shake hands afterwards. And by doing so, and I also hope that you guys also follow the interview rules, you can stand out stand out in the sea of candidates. And that's all we have today. Any questions?
Thank you, Team 4.